conducted by professionals who are best in their field. Our pharmacies are the #1 rated on the island and stock the widest range of prescriptions and over-the-counter medications, as well as medical supplies. Our opening hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday and Saturday 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can contact us on 435-6904 or by email on valley690@gmail.com.
The rainwater that I harvest at present is used mainly for the farm, but I do at times use in the house for like mopping or flushing of the toilet if there is no water.
For climate change, what is Grenada going to experience? Going to experience water shortage, particularly after hurricanes and storms. Rainwater harvesting could help.
I would recommend everyone to get a rainwater system of their own. It would give you that surplus of water that you need for your everyday need and not be frustrated when water go in the pipe.
Mainland Grenada boasts of 23 surface and 6 drinking water supply sources. Even so, water remains a scarce resource and a growing challenge due to climate change, experienced through more intense dry seasons and erratic rainfall. With a population of just over 100,000, the situation is even more distressing for homeowners who are not connected to the distribution network. Rainwater harvesting is one option encouraged under the G-Cruise project as a beneficial practice for homeowners who frequently experience water shortage challenges. The initiative simultaneously encourages positive water habits through conservation.
There are 2 types of rainwater harvesting. There is one that we call domestic rainwater harvesting, where water is harvested for use at the household level. And there is other rainwater harvesting that we see here. It's also collected from the roof, but it is used essentially for agriculture.
We had this rainwater system for over 10 years now going. The reason why we installed the system is because during the dry season we had issues with getting water from Nawassa in the pipe. So we had the system installed and so we could get our daily tasks done as the days went by. We use the rainwater from this system for every household need you could think about, from washing to cooking, cleaning, bathing. So during the dry season, when we really have that problem, we use it to cook and to wash and all other household chores, right? Sometimes we may use it for drinking, but not all the time.
The rainwater that I harvest at present is used mainly for the farm, but I do at times use in the house for like mopping or flushing of the toilet if there is no water.
The roof space of an average bedroom could provide as much as 2 45-gallon barrels of water using the most basic collection system.
You have a well-designed house, you have the roof system, you have a guttering system, and you take the water into probably a concrete cistern, some storage.
Rainwater harvesting systems can be as simple as collecting rain in a barrel or extend to the use of large plastic tanks or underground concrete tanks, also known as cisterns. The choice is based entirely on the user's requirements or preference and can be added to existing infrastructure or included in the design of new premises. Falling rain provides some of the cleanest, naturally occurring available water. It is multi-purpose and, best of all, free. Use it.
The climate resilient water sector in Grenada, G-Cruise project, is jointly financed by the GCF, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
Tired of car troubles, high upkeep charges, and unprofessional work? Well, I know a place that can meet all your vehicle needs. 1D's Tire Shop, located on the Maurice Bishop Highway, provides tire change, car wash, vehicle balancing, brake and oil change, inspection services, and tire pressure gauge instant reading. They also stock brand new and English used tires, Ovation brands, ranging from as low as $150, as well as great deals to suit your budget. They deliver the total car care and quality service to customers. Contact them on 458-1614 or 406-3355. They're open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily, including weekends. Stop in with your car troubles and leave with your car superbly maintained. 1D's Tire Shop. Excellent service while beating any prices.
For all your shopping needs this Christmas, Q Babies, located on Yonge Street, St. George's, is your one-stop shopping center. New arrivals, gifts, toys, and much more. Q Babies cater for newborn to toddlers. We offer a complete line of furniture and accessories for daycares, books, games, school bags, and stationaries. We can be contacted on 235-3500. Check us out today.
The Granite team is very saddened by the impact of COVID-19 on our customers and in Grenada as a whole. In 2020, fuel prices were low, and then at the beginning of this year, 21, we saw it started to increase. Around July, we had a press release informing our customers of the increases and that they should start to conserve. We know it's tough out there. We've seen cases where people are unemployed, dropping revenue. There has been some serious impacts. We really wish that there will be some type of recovery and that our customers could see some light. If we look at the past trends from 2020, fuel prices were relatively low, and a lot of that had to do with COVID and drop in demand. 2021 was quite different. We started to see fuel prices increase, and that's because some of the COVID conditions had changed. We look at January of this year, fuel price was around 28 cents. So that increase in fuel prices has been the primary reason for high energy rates. Experts have told us that increases in world fuel prices will continue in the short term. Unfortunately, Grenada cannot control world fuel prices, but there are a number of practical things that customers can do. Change is never easy, but in this case, we ask customers to change their habits when it comes to electricity. Pay attention to your bill. Look for information that could show changes, increases in your consumption. Pay specific attention to wastage of energy. Make sure that you understand prudent management. There is hope, and there is a way that we can combat this situation.
Grenec, energizing our community.
Peace of mind comes from knowing that your family is safe and financially secure. For your peace of mind and theirs, plan ahead. Beacon's Rest Easy policy helps you to do just that. Rest Easy is a policy that offers you a payment upon your death or the death of any covered family member that can be used to offset post-mortem expenses. For as little as 75 cents per day, you can ensure that your expenses are covered. Call Beacon at 440-4447 and sign up for the Rest Easy plan today.
I wish! Don't just wish! Wish upon a star this Christmas in the Star Malt's Christmas promotion. It's back! And this time you have a chance to win a grand prize of $5,000 cash! Win up to $20,000 in cash and prizes throughout December, just in time for Christmas! Merry Christmas! So, to have your chance, purchase your Star Malt with the red crown. Place 4 red crowns in an envelope, include your name, address, and telephone number, and drop in marked entry boxes island-wide. But you must be drinking Star Malt to win. Easy, right? To know if you're a lucky winner, see our Facebook page or tune in to your favorite radio station. So enter the Star Malt Wish Upon a Star promotion and win. Prizes are redeemable from the Carib Brewery Grenada Limited main office. Terms and conditions apply.
Good evening and welcome to the MTV News for Thursday, the 30th of December. In our top stories this evening, Labour Commissioner says SGU's vaccine mandate for workers is reasonable and justified. Grenadians express concern over the increase in COVID-19 cases. Parliamentary elections, office records, increase in registration. And in sport, Jamaica's Elaine Thompson wins an International Press Association's Athlete of the Year honor. We'll have details to those and other stories coming up for you right after the break. Stay with us.
Introducing the Grenlec mobile app. You can now get your bill balance and easily track energy usage for your home or business. Report and receive alerts about power outages. Plus, stay up to date by receiving the latest notifications. Yes, the Grenlec app keeps you connected anytime, anywhere.
The first segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with GUT Cooperative Credit Union. It's where you belong.
You have been waiting on it all year. Now it's your chance to make this Christmas better than ever. Get the extra cash you need with a Make This Christmas Better loan from the GUT Credit Union. Get up to $50,000 to celebrate your Christmas and make your holiday dreams come true. Home improvements, new furniture, a vehicle, debt consolidation, or even a vacation. We can help you get there. Yes, you can. Make this Christmas better with the GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
With the details, I'm Tony Julian. The Labour Commissioner has ruled that the vaccine mandate instituted by the St. George's University, SGU, is reasonable and justified and does not breach the collective agreement between the organisation and the Technical and Allied Workers Union, TAU. However, the union does say that it's not in total agreement with that decision, as we now hear in a report from Rachel Bain.
President of the Technical and Allied Workers Union, Andrew Lewis, says there were 5 recommendations tabled on the SGU matter. However, the union only accepted 2. The union is allowed to nominate a qualified medical practitioner and workers be paid for their annual holiday leave. The union, he says, in dealing with the issue is expected to meet and discuss the matter further.
We have accepted some of the recommendations, and those that we are not in agreement with, the process requires us to go to the Labour Minister. So these can be, will be addressed by the Minister for Labour. So any of the matters that either of the parties are not in agreement with can be sent forward to the Minister for Labour for his engagement. And that's what we have done.
Lewis says some of the recommendations the union has not agreed to.
So for instance, the Labour Commission has indicated that in keeping with the SARS COVID-19 pandemic and its impact on Grenada, the university did not violate the collective labor agreement by requiring workers, the general public, faculty members, etc., to be vaccinated to enter the compound. And we are not in agreement with this, and this is a matter that will be taken to the Minister for Labour. The issue of exemption on religious ground, the Labour Commissioner indicated that this will be something difficult to manage, and therefore this ought not to be included as a consideration for exemption. We are referring this matter to the Minister for Labour for his intervention.
The issue of severance pay is another challenge, as the Labour Commissioner believes that the workers were not fired. Therefore, they should not receive severance pay. The union, however, objects.
Because we have said that, look, if you want the workers to take the vaccine, the workers want to work, they cannot come on the compound, just pay them for their years of service in terms of severance. The Labour Commission has indicated because the workers' contract still exists, then the argument for severance does not arise at the moment. Right? So we are referring this matter, because that's one of the major issues for us and the workers. Taking into account that it is the employer who has said that the workers cannot come and perform, then let's call an end to this matter and just pay workers off for the years of service.
To these promoters or events, and if people are breaching those protocols, they should have the teeth to at that time just pull it off and say, you know what, you are breaching protocols, I'm sorry, you know, that's it. So we have to be a bit stricter.
For MTV News, Rachel Baton.
The Minister of Education is expected to make a decision on the reopening of school tomorrow, Friday. Former opposition Senator Ron Redhead says with the influx of COVID-19 cases, now is not the time to play the blame game. The responsibility is for all, even though it is government's responsibility to lead the country, and that people ought not to get complacent.
On Monday coming, well, it's a very serious situation that is unfolding. Of course, we know COVID-19 and the extent that it can cripple economies, shut down countries, etc. I thought that the speed at which a decision had to be made, it took a little too long, and the cases were rising at least for some time now, at least 2 weeks, a week and a half, we knew of cases increasing. So it took too long. As it stands now, school has been closed for so long, and parents may just feel that they can't be bothered. And we have to be careful with the complacency. We know the situation is a dire one, and we have to put the proper plans in place as it relates to that.
Redhead says government dropped the ball in their decision to remove some restrictions. However, everyone must take responsibility and be held accountable for their actions.
Well, first off, I don't know who authorized them. The season demands that things like that occur, so some of it could not have been avoided. But on the other hand, you had a situation where the curfew was lifted and it almost opened up the gate for that. So I thought, again, proper planning where that was concerned should have been done, knowing the season that we were entering and taking into consideration that the tourist season had opened up and people would be coming in regardless whether they came for the holidays or not. So we had to be careful where that was concerned. And at this present time, I am not entering into the blame game, but that certainly was labeled as a cause for the various spread, but I don't know if it did it by itself. So we have to be careful in terms of planning going forward. Again, modifications are required. Dealing with COVID-19, the situation consistently changes, and we have to be careful that we don't just use outdated mechanisms now to try and fight COVID-19.
Grenada has seemingly for the past few months had a decline in the number of COVID-19 cases. However, in less than 2 weeks, we are now seeing an increase of 188 cases. In the past few months, many have called on government to lock down the country to avoid the upsurge. Grenada went from lockdown to almost a year of curfew. However, the Yuletide season saw the end of curfew and the relaxation of some regulations. Minister for Health Nicholas Steele told MTV that despite the increase in COVID-19 cases, lockdown and curfew are not options.
At the moment, no. Curfew and lockdown, like most other countries, is going to be dictated now as we move forward based on hospitalizations and not number of cases.
Minister Steele says the government is, however, in full support of sensitization, educating the people about the need to adhere to protocols and vaccination.
Well, we have, as you've seen, started the public awareness, letting people know on the testing, the vaccines are available, asking people not to socialize too much, but to be cautious. But this Omicron variant is slightly different, and as such, we are treating it differently. I mean, the closing down of Christmas has not, or New Year's has not been an option for us because the closing down of Carnival didn't help us either.
And that's the first segment of news for Thursday. We'll be right back with you after the break.
The first segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with GUT Cooperative Credit Union. It's where you belong.
You have been waiting on it all year. Now it's your chance to make this Christmas better than ever. Get the extra cash you need with a Make This Christmas Better loan from the GUT Credit Union. Get up to $50,000 to celebrate your Christmas and make your holiday dreams come true. Home improvements, new furniture, a vehicle, debt consolidation, or even a vacation. We can help you get there. Yes, you can. Make this Christmas better with the GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
Christmas safety tips. Always unplug Christmas tree lights before leaving home or going to sleep. Check your tree lights and outdoor lights for damage each year before you use them. Discard lights with frayed wires, loose connections, and cracked sockets. Do not overload your wall outlets or extension cords. Remind children never to touch lights or outlets. Select lights appropriately. Never use indoor lights outside or vice versa. Happy holidays from Grenlec.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment as you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest. Visit or call LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Friday, December 31st, the courtyard at Spice Basket will be transformed into a sea of black and gold.
Enchanted.
Performing live at Enchanted, Teddyson John.
People business alone, don't do that.
Teddyson John.
It's time to get up and start moving.
Lava Man.
When we reach fence, place turn over. Don't test we, don't test we.
The Octane Band and music by DJ Daddy.
Early bird tickets $120.
VIP $350.
Complimentary drink on entrance.
Lovely display of fireworks to welcome 2022. Friday, December 31st.
Get ready for Enchanted.
Enchanted. The perfect way to start the new year.
Brought to you by Megavolts Promotions.
The second segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with the Communal Cooperative Credit Union. To grow with us, save with us.
Gifts of love with dread, bringing love for you this year. Communion showing that we care, with gifts of love with dread.
bringing you gifts of love with cheer at the communal. This Christmas, we are your Santa. It's all about sharing the warmth of this season with those you love. Get in on this special loan, taking advantage of great interest rates with no principal payments until January 2022. Share the gift of love. Make it a merrier Christmas with the communal. Exciting prizes for members throughout the promotion. For we are your Santa this Christmas. Offer ends January 31st, 2022. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Communion showing that we care. With gifts of love with joy.
Welcome back. The Parliamentary Elections Office says that there has been a notable increase in the number of individuals coming forward to register in recent times, which can be attributed to the current political climate as Grenada prepares for the upcoming general elections. We hear more on this from Troy Gill.
With the heating up of the political climate and with political parties putting in their bid to contest the next general elections, it appears that a greater percentage of the population is also readying themselves to vote at the polls. The Parliamentary Elections Office has been encouraging citizens to renew their voter identification cards, which expired in January 2020, and to get registered so they can be eligible to vote. And according to Civic and Voter Registration Officer Ferdinand Phillip, speaking to MTV News on Thursday, they have noticed an uptick in the numbers.
There has been an uptick, especially as of around the month of November. Even up to, well, just last week, I guess Christmas has dampened the whole process, but even up to last week, there has been a clear indication of an uptick in the whole process of registration and replacement of expired voter IDs.
There is a difference between renewing IDs and getting registered, Philip says. However, they have noticed an increase in the numbers for registration as well.
We did expect that the bulk of the interaction with the general public would be replacing of the cards, and it continues to be so at this time. However, we also have recorded an increase, a heightened interest in terms of persons who were previously unregistered coming forward to engage the office to have their status regularized.
One of the contributing factors to this recent uptick can be attributed to the current political climate, he says, as political parties are gearing up to contest the upcoming general elections, which is constitutionally due in 2023.
We have seen, political parties, especially the mainstream parties, seeming to galvanize themselves and to begin to oil their machinery. From an office standpoint, we have seen several entities, both parties, political parties, and just individuals coming to request the list, whether it is the consolidated list or the addendum, and also going as far back as the 2013 and 2018 general elections, looking at the registration as of certain dates.
He believes that the current trajectory will continue as we draw closer to the elections period and encourages individuals when visiting the sub-offices to walk with the relevant documents and to observe the COVID-19 protocols. For MTV News, I am Troy Gill.
Although the Royal Grenada Police Force has lost officers to COVID-19 and other health-related conditions this year, one officer attached to the Community Relations Department is still saying that they've noticed an increase in health awareness among officers. This due to the availability of testing kits at the various stations across the country and other health-related initiatives. More from Troy Gill.
The Royal Grenada Police Force lost 7 of its officers in 2021, several of which was due to COVID-19 and other health-related conditions. And with the new spike in COVID-19 cases, Commissioner of Police Edwin Martin, in a recent police press briefing, continued to encourage officers to get vaccinated. In an effort to promote increased health awareness within the force, several health fairs were held earlier this year, resulting in the procurement and placement of blood glucose and pressure testing kits at the various stations so officers can monitor their levels. And according to Corporal attached to the Community Relations Department, Cordina Douglas McLean, she is pleased with the level of compliance thus far.
So these machines were placed in police stations and major departments. And as far as I am aware, these machines, they are being used, they are utilized frequently by officers. And when they are used, officers are able to monitor their levels. And as I said earlier, seek further medical intervention where necessary for the specific readings.
They are in the process of updating and implementing new health policies in keeping with the present era as it relates to health and promoting increased awareness.
However, we will agree that times are evolving and we need to evolve as time evolves, right? So we ought to ensure that we review all policies and we make adjustments where necessary to ensure that we address current and dominant issues that we are faced with, right? So I am aware that at present, ASP Joseph and his team and the Audit and Research Department, they developed a health policy that seeks to address some of the challenges that we face as an organization.
She said they will continue to promote increased physical activity and lifestyle changes for the new year.
So this policy, it needs to go through, of course, the different levels of the organization before it is adopted and shared with the members of the force and let them know that is what is expected of you. We at the Community Relations Department, we are in the process of brainstorming. We have some ideas already on the table to look at and to execute in the coming year, because we want to ensure that all our men and women are up to the task, they're fit, they're healthy, and we're ready to serve our communities.
26 machines for both blood pressure and blood sugar testing were procured by the Police Welfare Association following the health fairs and were made available at the various stations and departments across the country. For MTV News, I am Troy Gill.
A one-day strategic retreat was held by the Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry earlier this week to review achievements and challenges made in the sector within the past year, as well as to look toward how the department can be enhanced for 2022. Let's have more on this from Donella Houston.
2022 has been declared by the Ministry of Agriculture as the year of innovation and transformation, and it is anticipated that they will continue to build on the outcomes of 2021 as efforts are put in place to improve food safety and increase food security. Agriculture Minister Peter David, during a retreat, reflected on the past year, highlighting the challenges brought on by the COVID pandemic.
Every single aspect of our society, we are, in no uncertain terms, the foundation on which our society is built. Last year we spoke about increasing production, and we did achieve that objective through the Granbury Estate, through assisting farmers, through our interaction with all of our farming community. We did achieve, maybe not as much as we could have, but we did go some way. But there will be no development of agriculture in this country if you don't innovate and transform.
He reminded the farming community of the important role they play in the country. David stated that there needs to be innovation and transformation within the industry. Also speaking was Permanent Secretary for the Ministry of Agriculture, Elvis Moraine. According to him, the ministry is in a good place to amplify the success of 2021 and focus on 2022 to make an impact within the sector. He says he is looking forward to implementing things for the year coming and hit the ground running as a team.
What we need to do is to get to the level where we can implement our plans and our programs. And if we can work together as a unit, we can achieve much, much more. None of us is as smart as all of us. Right? And again, that basically gives us credence for working as a team. So none of us is as smart as all of us. So if we can put ourselves together and work, we will have differences because we're different. Yeah? But if we can put aside our personal differences and find ways for us to work together, I think at the end of the day, we can all be very proud of our achievements. Let us begin to hit the ground running in 2022, right?
Reporting for MTV News, I am Donella Hostin.
At this point, we say a very happy new year to our advertisers, readers and supporters as we present you with our final publication of the Grenada Informer of the Year. May your 2022 be wonderful. In this, our last e-paper for 2021, expect Is It Politics? Minister says no. Hopes for a more productive year. COVID-19 on the rise again. And from our sister Isles, COVID-19 cases in Carriacou increase while vaccinations decline. Inaugural T10 in January. Farmer fears plant pests in Carriacou and police officer spreads Christmas joy. Once again, Happy New Year from the Grenada Informer. That's the second segment of news. Regional highlights are up next.
The second segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with the Communal Cooperative Credit Union. To grow with us, save with us.
Gifts of love with trade, bringing love for you this year. Communion showing that we care, with gifts of love with trade.
We're bringing you gifts of love with cheer at the communal. This Christmas, we are your Santa. It's all about sharing the warmth of this season with those you love. Get in on this special loan, taking advantage of great interest rates with no principal payments until January 2022. Share the gift of love. Make it a merrier Christmas with the communal. Exciting prizes for members throughout the promotion. For we are your Santa this Christmas. Offer ends January 31st, 2022. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Communion showing that we care, with gifts of love with trade.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
It's the season for sorrel, a sweet drink sorrel. It's the season for sorrel, a sweet drink sorrel.
Your favorite flavored soft drink now comes in a limited edition sorrel flavor. Enjoy a cold sorrel sweet drink this Christmas. Available in 591 ml packet sizes. Sweet drink, we drink.
It's the season for sorrel, a sweet drink sorrel.
Proudly produced in Grenada by the Grenada Bottling Company Limited.
Why wish upon a star, for a bank is better by far. Whatever you're wishing for this Christmas, we'll give you low interest and no fuss.
Co-op Bank is making Christmas wishes come true. Fix up your home, treat your loved ones, and get everything on your Christmas list this year with our no-fuss loans. As we count down the 12 days to Christmas, you can win awesome prizes every day. Special terms and conditions apply.
Christmas wishes come true with Co-op Bank and you. Welcome home.
Let's get tough on greed, yeah, larceny. It will destroy our economy. Larceny threatens our food security. Can hurt us locally, hurt us globally. To all the buyers, ask for license from all produce sellers. To all the people, 400 for police for them thieving fellas. To all the families, don't steal produce from your brother. Then you're selling to traffickers, hotels and street vendors. Nah, man. Let's do all we can to stop perennial larceny. New vigilance, new laws, and a tough judiciary. Stop Grenada's organized business crime. It's time.
To report perennial larceny, call 300. Friday, December 31st, the courtyard at Spice Basket will be transformed into a sea of black and gold.
Enchanted.
Performing live at Enchanted. Tedison John.
People business alone, don't do that.
Tedison John.
It's time to get up and start moving.
Lava Man.
When we reach fence, place turn over. Don't test we, don't test we.
The Octane Band and music by DJ Daddy.
Early bird tickets $120.
VIP $350.
Complimentary drink on entrance.
Lovely display of fireworks to welcome 2022. Friday, December 31st.
Get ready for Enchanted.
Enchanted. The perfect way to start the new year.
Brought to you by Megavolts Promotions.
The third segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with Arizo Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
January 1947 saw the dawn of a new day, the birth of the Grenada Civil Service Credit Union, later renamed the Grenada Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited, and more recently, Arizo. Arizo is extremely proud to be celebrating this significant milestone. But this would not have been possible without you. And this is why we are inviting you to celebrate with us as we celebrate 75 years of transforming lives. Stay tuned to our social media platforms and our local media houses to learn more of the activities and events that we have in store for you. As we celebrate this journey, we thank all our stalwarts for their valued contributions in bringing us to where we are today. We look forward to serving you for many more years. Let's celebrate 75 years of transforming lives.
And time now for the latest developments from across the region.
This is the regional roundup for today. I am Donessa Pancho. Barbadian Prime Minister Mia Amor Motley and New York Mayor-elect Eric Adams have been named Person of the Year for 2021 by a New York-based magazine. According to the Caribbean Central publication Everybody's Magazine, Prime Minister Motley was an obvious choice based on reader response. Barbados' youngest national hero, Rihanna Fenty, was also nominated for Person of the Year, as well as the three Jamaicans who swept the world's 100-meter at Tokyo 2020, Elaine Thompson-Herah, Shelley and Fraser Price, and Shericka Jackson. In Trinidad, Minister of Health, Terence Dialsing, is encouraging healthcare workers to get vaccinated as the country depends on healthcare workers to fight against COVID-19. More from TTT News.
Without healthcare workers, the country's fight against the COVID-19 pandemic would collapse. This is a point Minister of Health Terence Dialsing has been making throughout the pandemic. He says he continues to be concerned about the vaccine rates among nurses.
But Northwest and North Central are two that we have to pay particular attention to. The TRHA Tobago was about 50%, so we have to work with them.
Minister Dialsing says no effort is being spared to encourage healthcare workers to get vaccinated.
We are literally going door to door, person to person, ward to ward, department to department, giving them the information so that they can make an informed decision.
The health minister notes 95 to 98% of doctors have been fully vaccinated. He adds 80% of nurses at the Southwest Regional Health Authority are fully vaccinated, with more than 70% at Eastern Regional Health Authority.
Surging COVID-19 infections are worrying governments around the globe. France has posted a record number of infections, more than 200,000 a single day. Italy, Ireland and Portugal have also announced record numbers of new cases.
A new national record for France. Here, every second, more than 2 people are testing positive for the coronavirus. Police patrols have stepped up in response. They visit bars and restaurants checking people's vaccination passes. And for the still unvaccinated, French authorities have a grim message.
There is really very little chance you can escape it this time. The virus is spreading too fast and unvaccinated people are more likely to get infected or very sick.
Germany too is putting more pressure on the unvaccinated, leading to several protests across the country. In Munich, police initially banned a rally, but protesters came out anyway by the thousands, saying they're just out for a walk. There is also concern that Germany is underreporting cases due to staff shortages during the holiday season.
The underreporting is probably of the order that the actual incidence is currently 2 or 3 times as high as the incidence we are measuring.
The UK is facing a surge in Omicron cases, and there is frustration that rapid test kits aren't available.
I went to pick some up and there's none in the pharmacies around my way. There's none, they've all got the signs up saying they've run out, so...
Many people need a negative test to be allowed to work or gather to celebrate the start of a new year.
And finally in the region, mourners have been filling past the coffin of Archdeacon Desmond Tutu as his body lies in state at St. George's Cathedral in Cape Town, South Africa. Tutu, a Nobel Prize winner who helped end apartheid in South Africa, died on Sunday at the age of 90. His official state funeral will be held on 1st January after the line stating period, allowing mourners to file past his body and say their final goodbyes. Large crowds are expected to visit the cathedral over 2 days. That's it for this evening's regional roundup. I am Donessa Pancho.
This is MTV Evening Edition of News. We'll have more coming up for you after the break.
The third segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
January 1947 saw the dawn of a new day, the birth of the Grenada Civil Service Credit Union, later renamed the Grenada Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited, and more recently, Ariza. Ariza is extremely proud to be celebrating this significant milestone. But this would not have been possible without you. And this is why we are inviting you to celebrate with us as we celebrate 75 years of transforming lives. Stay tuned to our social media platforms and our local media houses to learn more of the activities and events that we have in store for you. As we celebrate this journey, we thank all our stalwarts for their valued contributions in bringing us to where we are today. We look forward to serving you for many more years. Let's celebrate 75 years of transforming lives.
You're watching the MTV Evening News. Sporting highlights are next.
How did you get your electricity bill to be so low? For one, we size our transformers just for what we need, and we unplug transformers, chargers, and other devices when they're not in use. We also replaced our light bulbs with LED. I even replaced the seal on my refrigerator door to keep the cold air in. How do you know if it is working? We pay attention to the usage history table. Over time, our average usage has decreased.
Renelec, energizing our Grenada. Tired of car troubles, high upkeep charges, and unprofessional work? Well, I know a place that can meet all your vehicle needs. 1D's Tire Shop, located on the Maurice Bishop Highway, provides tire change, car wash, vehicle balancing, brake and oil change, inspection services, and tire pressure gauge instant reading. They also stock brand new and English used tires, Ovation brand, ranging from as low as $150, as well as great deals to suit your budget. They deliver the total car care and quality service to customers. Contact them on 458-1614 or 406-3355. They're open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily, including weekends. Stop in with your car troubles and leave with your car superbly maintained. 1D's Tire Shop. Excellent service while beating any prices.
We promised you, and now it's time to deliver. St. Louis UPVC is finally open for business. Look for the blue building marked St. Louis UPVC number 21 Frequenter Industrial Park. At St. Louis UPVC, we manufacture durable push-up windows, sliding windows, projected windows, and casement windows. You can also purchase sliding doors. Our products are manufactured with up to half-inch impact glass, with 21 different types of glass to choose from. Windows can be customized to your specifications. Free delivery island-wide. Opening hours Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Feel free to call us at 439-6538 for more information.
India wins first test in South Africa by 113 runs. That and more coming up in your highlights this evening. Stay with us. Special good evening to you sporting fans. Rachel Bain has your highlights.
Good evening, sporting fans. Jamaica's triple Tokyo Olympic Games gold medalist Elaine Thompson-Herah has been named the AIP's Best Female Athlete of 2021. This follows a poll by the International Sports Press Association, where a panel of 529 journalists from 114 countries voted for the champions of 2021. Joining Thompson-Herah in receiving the top honor is Polish footballer Robert Lewandowski, who has been named the AIP's Best Male Athlete of 2021. Sprint star Thompson-Herah, who was named the World Female Athlete of the Year at the World Athletics Awards 2021 earlier this month, retained her Olympic 100-meter and 200-meter titles in Tokyo and added a third gold medal in the 4x100-meter relay. She also ran world-leading times of 10.54 and 21.53 over 100 meter and 200 meters respectively, moving to second on the world all-time list for each discipline. CWI President Skerritt, along with the Vice President Kishore Shalor, has been re-elected for another 2-year term. Meanwhile, former West Indies batting coach Toby Radford says a combination of factors on the field is also responsible for regional cricket's demise, including quality of pitches, preparation, and a lack of school cricket. Radford says one of the main issues is the selection of teams and players to represent the region, adding that it is not consistent and is a cause for grave concern. More in this NCN Sports Report.
I don't think that there's a consistency with the fitness testing and the way it's being used. It seems to me if they want to pick a player, they give a waiver to a certain player. If they don't want to pick a player, they suddenly give the excuse that the guy's not fit. And then there's no proof of when the test was done or how it was done. Ooh. And I hear lots of different stories. I'm still in touch with various players. So I have a bit of an idea of what's going on. I don't think it's consistency. I don't think it's above board. If they want to get a player in, suddenly they waive the fitness fitness test. If they don't want a player in, or they blame the fitness test.
New Zealand cricket champion Ross Taylor has announced he will retire from international cricket. India won the first test in South Africa by 113 runs, closing out victorious on the final day on Thursday by taking the last 3 wickets in the space of 2 overs right after lunch. South Africa was all out for 191 in their second innings, while chasing a daunting target of 305 at Super Sport Park. It gave India a precious lead in the 3-match series, and the top-ranked team took a big step toward its goal of finally winning a test series in South Africa. Jasprit Bumrah and Mohammad Shami took 3 wickets each in the final innings, and spinner Ravichandran Ashwin finished it off with 2 wickets in 2 balls. India managed to win with the best part of 2 sessions to spare, despite the second day of the test being washed out by rain. The second test in Johannesburg starts on Monday. And that has brought us to the end of MTV's Evening Sports. I am Rachel Bain.
And we'll have the weather and a recap of the top stories right after the break.
MTV Weather is brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
We've been down, but not out. It is hard, but we persevere together. Each of us has a role in Grenada's successful recovery, nourishing our families, guiding our children, caring for our communities, energizing our lives. We are strong. Together, we are Grenada.
Good evening once again, viewers, back with your time weather forecaster, meteorologist Wayne Williams. Dry and sunny conditions throughout Eastern Caribbean again today, although the Northern Islands did see continuing cloudiness and some showers from a weak trough line across that area. It's going to bring them some more showers during the night time. In our area, that bit of clouds that we were tracking has moved off westward and will continue to do so as it dissipates slowly. It poses no threat to us, so we're going to see the continuing clear skies through the night time. We can see that area of cloudiness even clearer as we zoom in over the Leeward Islands. But here we had the sunshine during the daytime. We're going to see clear skies tonight. Clear and cool conditions would once again dominate the weather on Thursday night. Winds are easing a bit, but still could reach 20 miles per hour. They're going to range between 8 and 20 during the night time, coming in from the northeast. The minimum temperature is still a nice cool 23. The moon rose this morning at 2:58, and it's already set this afternoon at 2:52. The sunshine and the gusty winds continue on Friday, but we're going to see those winds easing a bit towards the weekend. Still going to be a bit strong, however, northeasterly. They will come in from between 14 and 24 on Friday. Moderate seas, 5 to 7 foot waves. The sun rises at 6:27. It's going to set at 5:53. It's going to be hot again tomorrow. 33 will feel like 37. Fair conditions with the gusty winds in Port of Spain and Bridgetown. The winds are going to be a bit lighter in Kingston, but it will also be mostly fair there. And Miami will be partly cloudy, a bit warmer in New York, a high of 12, mostly cloudy conditions there. Rain continues in London with a high of 15. Here at home, those sunny conditions would continue during the daytime and clear, cool skies in the night over the next 7 days. We're not seeing any moisture moving into the area at the moment, mostly dry and clear skies. That's it for Thursday night, folks. Remember, you can join me again on Friday.
MTV Weather was brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
To end the news, a recap of the headlines. Labour Commissioner says SGU's vaccine mandate for workers is reasonable and justified. Grenadians express concern over a rise in COVID-19 cases. Parliamentary Elections Office records an increase in registration. And in sport, Jamaica's Elaine Thompson wins an International Sports Award, Athlete of the Year honor, in fact. And with that, we've come to the end of the Evening News Thursday. It's on behalf of the News and Production Departments that I'm Tony Julian. We all thank you for watching and wish you a good night.
I'm a winner, you are winner, we are winners, winners.
It's the big one. Grenada. Imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just one later ticket. Get your triple cash scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with Scratch. For just $3, match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers and win the prize shown for that number. Reveal a money bag symbol and win the prize instantly. Triple cash scratch. In stores now. Must be 18 or older to play.
Cause I'm a winner. From the moment that I get up, I'm feeling right.
Good evening, viewers and listeners. Welcome to the National Lotteries Authority's Daily Pick 3 Evening Draw for today, Thursday, December 30th, 2021. I am Anisha Charles. With me this evening is Ms. Giselle Alexander from PKF Accountants and Business Advisors, whose purpose is to ensure that this show is conducted in an accountable manner, with the game balls with industry standards and in the way tampered with. At this time, your tickets ready. It's Daily Pick 3. It pays to play. Good luck. First number this evening is check your tickets to the meantime. First number is 6. Second number is 0. Third and final number. Final number is 9. Okay, let's recap those numbers. Numbers on the screen. First number is 6. The second 0. Third and final is 9. So that's 6, 0, and 9. Congratulations, all winners. Stay tuned, get the daily cash flow drop next. We'll see you soon.
Win more with the NLA's Daily Cash 4 every day with more plays and bigger prizes to be won. It's a 4-digit game with all the bet types you already know and much, much more. From 0000 to 9999. Choose your 4 numbers and place your bet from 11 different bet types. Choose from inline, 4 different mixes, first 3, last 3, and 4 different backup options too. Best of all, it starts at just $1, except for backups, which starts at $2. Win as much as $5,000 with a $1 inline bet and as much as $6,200 in a $2 backup bet. Imagine $50,000 for a winning $10 inline bet. There's definitely more to win with the Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes, twice per day, Mondays to Saturdays. Must be 18 and over to participate. NLA, making your dreams come true while supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Welcome back. back everyone to another Daily Cash for Evening Draw for today Thursday, December 30th, 2021. I am Anisha Charles. With me again is Ms. Giselle Alexander from PKF Accountants and Business Advisors, whose purpose is to ensure that this show is conducted in an accountable manner. The game balls with industry standards and in no way tampered with. At this time, ensure tickets at hand. It's Daily Cash for more plays, bigger prizes. Let's find out what this evening's winning numbers will be. Good luck. First number this evening is, check your tickets in the meantime. First number up is 4, second number is 5, third number up. Third number is 0, fourth and final number is 1. Let's recap those numbers. It's on the screen. Check your tickets. First number up is 4, the second 5, third 0, fourth and final is 1. So that's 4, 5, 0 and 1. Congratulations all winners. Stay tuned, get a play with you up next. We'll see you soon.
Win more with the NLA's Daily Cash 4 every day with more plays and bigger prizes to be won. It's a 4-digit game with all the bet types you already know and much more from 0000 to 9999. Choose your 4 numbers and place your bet from 11 different bet types. Choose from inline, 4 different mixes, first 3, last 3 and 4 different backup options too. Best of all, it starts at just $1, except for backups, which starts at $2. Win as much as $5,000 with a $1 inline bet and as much as $6,200 in a $2 backup bet. Imagine $50,000 for a winning $10 inline bet. There's definitely more to win with the Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes, twice per day, Mondays to Saturdays. Must be 18 and over to participate. NLA, making your dreams come true while supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
I'm a winner, you are winner, we are winners, winners.
It's the big one. Grenada. Imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just 1 lotto ticket. Get your triple cash scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with Scratch. For just $3, match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers and win the prize shown for that number. Reveal a money back symbol and win the prize instantly. Triple cash scratch. In stores now. Must be 18 or older to play.
Cause I'm a winner. From the moment I start up, I'm feeling right.
Welcome back everyone to another Playway Evening Draw for today Thursday, December 30th, 2021. I am Anisha Charles. With me once again is Ms. Giselle Alexander from PKF Accountants and Business Advisors, whose purpose is to ensure that this show is conducted in an accountable manner. The game balls with industry standards and in no way tampered with. Let's play Playway, value your dreams, so in your way. Good luck. This evening's winning player number is, check your tickets. This evening's winning player number is 33. 33 represents dream symbol Santa Fe. Congratulations all the winners of this evening's playway draw. Ready play all the games of the National Lotteries Authority supports sports, culture, and nation building. Thanks for joining us. Have a wonderful evening.
I'm a winner, you are winner, we are winners, winners.
It's the big one. Grenada. Imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just 1 lotto ticket. Get your triple cash scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with Scratch. For just $3, match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers and win the prize shown for that number. Reveal a money back symbol and win the prize instantly. Triple cash scratch. In stores now. Must be 18 or older to play.
Cause I'm a winner. From the moment that I get up, I'm feeling right.
Maximize your advertising dollar. Admire your growth. Only with MTV, Magic FM, and the Grenada Informer. Contact our marketing department on 440-8171 or 444-1413.
I'm a winner. You are winner. We are winners, winners, winners.
It's the big one. Grenada. Imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just one lotto ticket. Get your triple cash scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with
Flavored tips for people living with hypertension this holiday season. Enjoy frozen ham in moderation instead of salt ham. Buy local or frozen vegetables instead of canned ones. Limit tin or canned foods like corned beef. But if you decide to have a little, throw hot water over it before eating to remove some of the salt or fat. You don't have to be perfect at every meal. Just be cautious of your choices. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council.
Let's get tough on breed your larceny. It will destroy our economy. Larceny threatens our food security. Can hurt us locally, hurt us globally. To all the buyers, ask for license from all produce sellers. To all the people, 300 for police for them thieving fellas. To all the farmers, please don't steal produce from your brother. Then you sell it to traffickers, hotels and street vendors. Nah man, let's do all we can to stop breeder larceny. New vigilance, new laws, and a tough judiciary. Stop Grenada's organized business crime. It's time.
To report breeder larceny, call 300.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit or call LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Clarice Alexander, also known as Claro of Monthorne St. Andrew, a well-known market vendor in Grenville, passed away on Friday, 3rd December 2021 at the age of 81. She was the mother of Derek, Barry and Nisha Alexander, and Brian Alexander in Trinidad, grandmother of Nesra Pear, Kerry, Kindy, Neosha and Carnisha Alexander, Imran and Claro, great-grandmother of Crystal Pear, Keston, Carlson, Camuel, Harmony, Harmon and Ella Frank, and Bella Alexander, great-great-grandmother of Chris, Nikoda and Nikela, mother-in-law of Wilma and Maureen Alexander, sister of Melville Alexander, sister-in-law of Evina Alexander, aunt of many including Anderson, Cecilia, Sallyanne, Straker, Raymond, Leonard, Eggies, and Pauline. Her caregivers, Nesra Pear, Wilma Alexander, and Chanella. Many other relatives and friends including Geraldine, Godwin, Clarence, Cookie, Lazanne, Dr. Isaac, the Abraham family of Grenville, the Grant family of Birchgrove, the Beggs family, the Noel family of Monthorne and Sab, the Alexander family of Monthorne, Sab, Bylands, and in England, the Humphrey family of Telescope, vendors at the Grenville Market, pastors Jason Charles and Charles Gittins, the pastors and members of the Paradise, Monthorne, Mirabeau, and Monlong Seventh-day Adventist churches, and friends and neighbours of Monkthorne, Paraclete and Miraboo St Andrew. The funeral service for the late Clarice Alexander, also known as Claro, of Monkthorne St Andrew, will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Darren Brandon Ornery, also known as Dominic Wise, Chubby and Pucker, of Windsor Forest St David, who resided at Gulf Course St George, passed away on Thursday 9th December. Left to cherish his memory are his mother and father, Sharon Wise Honoré and Desmond Honoré, brothers and sisters Sammy, Lonnie, Lonisha and Serrano, close and dear friend Carlisha Medford, father of 2, grandson of Clara Wise and Raymond Honoré, also known as Yvonne, nieces and nephews Siri, Zendaya and Lonel, several aunts and uncles including Jacinta, Veron, Hilaria, Jocelyn, Edwin, Junior and Chiron, many cousins including Christelle and Kevin, brother-in-law of Jonathan Paul and Terence, sister-in-law Kenisha, uncles-in-law Jude Felix and Joe Stewart, grand-aunts Brenda Pear and Lucille St. John, other relatives and friends including the Medford family of Gulf Course, Richie Hassan, Anthony Bain, Kevin Mitchell, also known as Fox, Greg Martin, Carl Benjamin, Derek McKenzie, the Grand Aunts Bus Association and the Bus Fraternity in Grenada, the principal and staff of the Presentation Brothers College and the graduating class of 2012, the Leslie, Horsford and Paul families of Windsor Forest, the Gilbert family of Westerhall, the doctors and staff at the ICU General Hospital, and friends and neighbours of Windsor Forest, Gulf Course, Grand Aunts and surrounding areas. The funeral service and interment of the late Darren Brandon Ornery, also known as Dominic Wise, Chubby and Pucker, of Windsor Forest St David, who resided at Gulf Course St George, will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Monica Felix McSween, also known as Girlie, of Coles Gap St David, passed away on Friday 17th December 2021 at the age of 78. She was the mother of Dennis, Joseph, Kent, Trevor, Carol and Celia Felix, grandmother of 12 including Nicole Phillip, Kendall, Karina, Kieron, Johansson, Renee, Shamar, Shakir, Giovanni and Janella, great-grandmother of 6 including Kayla, sister of Henson Telesford, David Lord in England, Yvette Daniel in Trinidad, and Debbie Ann St. Paul, aunt of many including Terry Charles, Unita Smart Edwards, Elsia Joseph, Keith Charles, and Agnes Cruikshank Botes, sister-in-law of Leah Chichester, Jill Lord in England, Raphael Daniel in Trinidad, and Ren St. Paul, mother-in-law of Johann Felix, caregiver Bernadette Mahone, many cousins, other relatives and close friends including Clarence John, Hayden Smart and family, Donna Stewart, Erlyn Telesford, Bernadette Newton, Dennett Corian, the Felix family of Crowshoe, the Smart family of Harford's Village and Apritute, the Smart, Charles, John and Collins families of Coles Gap, the Honourable Oliver Joseph and the NNP branch, St. David, the priest and parishioners of the Immaculate Conception and St. Joseph, doctors and nurses at the General Hospital, and friends and neighbours of Lassages, Coles Gap and surrounding areas. The funeral service for the late Monica Felix McSween, also known as Girlie, of Coles Gap St. David, will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Catherine Flossie Smith Phillip, also known as Lady Floss, of Marigot St. John, died on Monday, December 20th, 2021, at the age of 93. She was the mother of 8, including Angela Adams, Catherine Quamina, Catherine Jean Hamlet, Catherine, Carlton, Martin, and Michael Phillip. Grandmother of 23, including Adra Adams, Kellen Quamina, Andrea Sylvester, Surana Sandy, Randy and Nasara Smith, Desara Braffett, Kenroy Jones, Janelle and Terriano Phillip, and many others. Great-grandmother of 48, Many other relatives and loved ones too numerous to mention. Neighbours and friends of Marigot and surrounding areas. The funeral service and interment of the late Catherine Flossie Smith Phillip, also known as Lady Floss of Marigot St. John, will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Adrian Cleophas Smart, also known as Butu, of Molyneux St. George, passed away on Tuesday 28th December 2021 at the age of 65. The funeral arrangements for the late Adrian Cleophas Smart, also known as Butu, of Molyneux St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Cyril Oliver Martin Duncan of Old Westerhall St. David passed away on Tuesday 28th December 2021 at the age of 94. The funeral arrangements for the late Cyril Oliver Martin Duncan of Old Westerhall St. David will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Marjorie Boodoo of Green Street St. George's died on Thursday 23rd December 2021 at the age of 90. The funeral arrangements for the late Marjorie Boodoo of Green Street St. George's will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Royston James, also known as Maringay, of Paddock St. George's, died on Monday, December 20th, 2021, at the age of 63. The funeral arrangements for the late Royston James, also known as Maringay, of Paddock St. George's, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. George Everell John, also known as Happy of Wharf St. John, who resided at Happy Hill St. George, passed away on Thursday 16th December 2021 at the age of 63. The funeral arrangements for the late George Everell John, also known as Happy of Wharf St. John, who resided at Happy Hill St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Sean McKee of St. Jules Street, St. George's, passed away on Saturday 18th December 2021 at the age of 41. The funeral arrangements for the late Sean McKee of St. Jules Street, St. George's, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Dillian McMillan, also known as Fat Boy and Temptation, of Laton St. David, passed away on Tuesday 21st December 2021 at the age of 28. The funeral arrangements for the late Dillian McMillan, also known as Fat Boy and Temptation, of Laton St. David, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Teresa Velda Fleury, also known as Mama, and Velda Alexis, of Prospect Hall, Carriacou, passed away on Tuesday 7th December 2021 at the age of 80. The funeral arrangements for the late Teresa Velda Fleury, also known as Mama, and Velda Alexis of Prospect Hall, Carriacou, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes.
Bernadette Rona Superville of New Hampshire St. George, resided in Canada, passed away on Monday, 22nd November. The funeral of the late Bernadette Rona Superville of New Hampshire St. George, who resided in Canada, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
The management and staff of MTV extend deepest condolences to those of you whose loved ones have passed on. Thanks for watching.
I just want to express my sympathy with all those of you who have lost your loved ones. We know it is not an easy piece to lose somebody that you love dearly. But death is not the end, because the Bible tells us that there is life after death. My mind goes back to a man in the Bible named David, a man who, at least he had a son by Uriah's wife, and the child got sick and died. In fact, the Bible says in verse 18 of 1 Samuel chapter 12, and it came to pass on the 7th day that the child died. The child died. But that was not the end. David began a series of mourning, laid on the ground, upon the earth, and he called on God to save his son so that he can have sweet fellowship. He wanted to have time with his son. He wanted to have his son grow up to be the person that he wanted him to be. He probably wanted to play the first cricket match, or he probably wanted to go kick the first football in the field. Or he wanted probably him to climb the first tree. But yet for all, the Bible says the child died. David in himself satisfied that the sovereign God who gives and takes is able to do great things. Then David arose, the Bible says, from the earth and washed and anointed himself and changed his apparel and came into the house of the Lord to worship. David had the hope that he would see his beloved son again. And so, ladies and gentlemen out there that are in the mourning period, pick yourself up and recognize that if your loved one died in Christ, you are going to see them again. And the right thing to do is to come to that saving knowledge, recognizing who God is, and God is going to bring you through. And so I thank you, and I trust as we pray for you, you would cheer yourself and recognize that the sovereign God takes control of everything. God bless you.
Less talk, more power.
Walk here and everything.
See the miracle.
Evidence of metastatic prostate cancer in his body.
Cancer free here. No cancer. Here's the last one. Clap your hands to the Lord.
You need to believe.
Let me ask you from you first. You had something on your skin.
Yeah, I remember.
What was that? What was the situation?
What was happening on my skin is when I said a rash all over.
All over your body?
Yeah, on the head and everything.
Perseverance.
Feeling good?
Yeah.
It worked?
It worked.
Stop there and going for more.
Well, I'm going for more.
Then more blessings are coming. It worked.
What is impossible with man is possible with God. This is your program. Stop suffering.
God bless every one of you that is right now watching this program. Welcome to the program, Let's Talk More Power. I'm here to tell you that change is possible. whatever troubles, complaints, whatever has been surrounding you at this very present moment, don't worry. Don't let what is standing in front of you to get you frustrated. There is always an alternative. You can lift your hand right there and say, I can overcome. Can you confess that? Can you confess that you can overcome? I have no doubts, no questions that if you react against this complaints, miss, sir, you can come out of it. Yes, you can beat down the sickness, this disease, this infirmity, this bad feelings. You can have the chance to go to the new year, miss. You can go to the new year free from all this darkness. Yes, I have no doubts that when you go to this new year, by the way, tomorrow already, we are just having few hours separating us for the new year. However, you can do something for you to be lifted up. And that is exactly what we are going to speak about in this program. In case you need some help right now, you can just pick your phone up, your cell phone, and dial this number you see right here at about a screen of your TV. 534-2059, 437-4262 at the opportunity. Your name is going to be inside of there, Psalm 91, and we're going to be praying for you, for your family, as you can view right there. 534-2059 and 437-4262, 534-2059, 437-4262. Look at me here, please. Stop. I have a word of faith to share with every one of you right now, especially who think that you cannot come out of this darkness. View with me this word of faith right now. Get close to your TV. Read this. Psalms 56 verse 13. Hey, look at it's written. For you have delivered my soul from death. You have not kept my feet from falling, that I may walk before God, in the light of the living. Look how strong it is. God is a God of deliverance. Look back to me here, please. He's a God of deliverance. He's a God of freedom. He doesn't want you to walk in torments, in darkness, in pains, in sufferings, and deceptions, and worries. None of those burdens should be bothering you. Why? Because God has freedom, and He can take you out of situations like the symptoms. Be with me. If you're going through any one of the symptoms, as you can see right there, for 1 to 12, you can pick your phone now, and you can send us a WhatsApp message. 534-2059, 534-2059, or 437-4262. Number one, employment. Is that the way you want to end the year? Lack of money, broken relationship, blocked ways, suicidal thoughts, constant pain, sin shadows, addictions, victim of opium, envy, jealous, spiritual problems, or depression. For 1 to 12, you can break free from this. God has the ability, the power to help you, the power to free you from these complaints. He can do that, yes. He can free you from all this and lift you up from all these troubles that you're going through. Look at me here, please. And I'm not here just to talk, miss. Take the chance. Take the chance. Tomorrow, I'm calling you out for you to join us in this massive, odious night service. It started at 10 through midnight. Quarter past midnight, we are going to finish. Make the effort to come, and results like this shall follow you. Watch it.
Watch now results of faith.
Your name, sir?
Ezekiel.
What was the victory of the new year as you spent in God's presence? Come close.
Yes, Pastor, I want to thank God for deliverance of my wife. She was attacked and she used to swell and she couldn't sleep.
Used to have swell. Come here close. Swell in the arm.
Yeah, she swelled in the arm. She couldn't sleep and scratching all of that.
How long she was going through that?
She was going through it for a long time, months, and then she got delivered.
God worked.
Yeah, God.
No more complaints.
No more complaints.
That's the victory of the year. Clap your hands, it's strong. The time. Your name, sir?
Nigel Semple.
What was the victory that came to pass? What was the blessed for the year?
Well, what I want to thank God for is with my wife, and I want to thank God for He never leave me hand empty. Always provide work for me from one to another. So I just want to give Him the glory for this year, for keeping me safe. I thank Him. I thank Him for everything.
Amen, friends.
He did my life.
Changes in His life as well.
The same can happen to you.
Is it powerful or not? Why God cannot do the same for you? He can do the same for you as well. Then this Friday now tomorrow, it's gonna start at 10 p.m. and through midnight we're gonna be together with all of you right there. Halifax Street, upstairs Classic Collection here, Bargain House. Right there, 10 o'clock p.m. through midnight, walk with a white rack, because we are going to bless it, and you're going to be walking on the way. Look at me here, please. You're going to be walking on the path of lights, and there'll be 10 intercessors along with me, crying out, determined that your life could be in light. And I can tell you, you're going to be helped. All right, good. So let nothing hold you back. Now we're going to just get ready, and we're going to pray together with you and pray for the nation as well.
While the world is going through chaos, due to many problems, sickness, family problems, depression, hunger, take a moment and close your eyes, and pray with us, so you can find relief to your pain and peace for your soul. Join now for a moment, the prayer for the nation.
Let us pray, please, if you could. Put your hands closer to my hands, and let us talk to the Master right about this moment. That is the time. Close your eyes. Father, in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, I cry out to you, my God, at this moment, asking you that you may visit and remember those who have been calling the praying lines, those who are yet to send the WhatsApp message, those who call the landline. My God, those who have been, my God, watching the Spirit game, they have been worried, frustrated, because the year's about to end, and they have been carrying along with them all the frustrations of this year. Oh Lord, it cannot go on like that. It cannot remain like this. I believe you, Father, with your help, these troubles and torments, my God, it can be ended. And that is the reason why, my Father, pray here that you can touch, that you can free, that you can deliver, take them out of these troubles. To pray for this country, this nation, for all parishes, whoever is here, oh Carriacou, Pitmatney, may your blessings reach them all, in Jesus' name. If you believe it, put your hand on your heart and say, I receive it, and I'm blessed. Look back to me here, please. Yes, you are blessed. Take the stand, let nothing hold you back. God is with you. Thanks so much for being with us. Keep calling 534-2059. I'm ready to receive your calls and assist you on 437-4262. God bless.
There are many ways that the forces of darkness can enter someone's life. Through these ways they can enter. When they were offered up in a spiritual ritual as a small child, also by food and drinks usually offered by someone who has a connection with the bad forces. Through people, you had a past relationship and didn't work. Or when you step into a house that was filled with negativity, envy, spoken curse, or even generational curse. And with this evil force brings also symptoms. Physical, emotional, and psychological problems. Making the person be a problematic person and also having defeats all around. If this is happening with you, come this Friday and break free from all the evil. At 7 a.m., 10 a.m., 12 noon, at 3 p.m. and mainly at 5 p.m. at Halifax Street, St. George's. For more information, call now 534-2059 or also 437-4262.
As the hustle